quick. And I got the errands done and everything finished. And I can get this thing done. I got 8 stops away before one of my items get here. So I got to get started and get this done. That's not the way to go. Let's get his giant toys out of the way. This stuff is always in my area where I'm working. So we did go over and get some things. We got the, well, first things first, my name's Kenneth Bird. My company is ILEG Technology Screens, which is Infusion Light Energy. We got the big gun right here, and I got some other ones too. I got to get the ones that actually fit that one, because they're saying that these would fit too, but I don't want to take that chance. And the last time I actually put larger ones on the smaller one, and I gooped up the gun and messed it up. So I don't want to do that here. So I got some smaller ones to go with this one. And later on, I know a place where I can go and get the glue sticks for that one. Oh, tell me, how do we break this one? This can't be the one. This has to be the old one. Definitely has to be the old one. Let me see if we got going on here. Alright, cool. That's what we need right here. Alright. Get that finished, get this thing assembled, get it done, get everything finished here. And then after that, I gotta order everything I need for this. Get this started. So I'm just waiting for the heat gun to heat up. I said before, we got ourselves a big heavy duty one, but we can't use it. It has the larger glue sticks, but we have to go someplace and get those, and I'll pick them up tomorrow. But now, I got packages coming in a few minutes, and I got the surface coming in. I really definitely want to test out to see how this stuff is going to react. So then, wait for the gun to heat up, and then catch Amazon at the same time. A pretty interesting day. So this is being built because the cabinet we have over there, we can't use it. It's too wide, it's not tall enough, and we need the projector to sit at the top of it. We're going to shift the image in. So the cabinet's got to go. The top part of the cabinet is good because we can use that, turn that into a projection screen to test some aluminum technology that I'm working on. And I had to go to City Hall because I told you before, I know people down there, and I can't show you this, but I had to get some information on Parks and Recreation, something they have down there. They know the hit person. I had a chance to talk to them a couple of times about us putting these big screens up all around Allen. Yes, but I dropped that information. I was going to freak out, but we need that information. But before they can basically give me the proof for that, they have to see it for themselves. So, but then we got this spot, right? So they'll be coming in to check it out. Go with the heat gun to heat up. Then we're going to Amazon and get a quote of this one too. I'm gonna have to do the other video again. When we had the projector and we did the whole screen. Yeah, for some reason I got a copyright block on it, so I just took the whole thing off. Come back and do another one a day. Gotta do it anyway when we get the projector set up. And this is why we record demonstrations on Facebook. We literally have less problem on Facebook than we have on eBay. So I gotta leave multiple channels. So if it don't work there, just go over there, set up over there, and they watch it over there. Makes no difference to us. Oh. Are we hitting this yet with the glue? The glue going through? I was looking at some some JBL Bluetooth speakers. I do want to welcome. That's a big change from the boombox. I mean, I remember it was the boombox, and now you already look. They got the ones that clip on. I never really looked into them. Their things are pretty cool. I never looked into them. I see people walking around with them. I never looked into them. I didn't know there were so many of them. They got ones that clip on. Little speaker clicks onto your side and Bluetooth to your phone and all. And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. So I'm definitely gonna be getting one because I know I listen to different type of music. I listen to Frank Sinatra, the old school stuff. That's what I like to listen to. The disco stuff like that. Diana Ross and Donna Summers and all that stuff like that. That's what I listen to. James Brown. Oh, here we go. Here's Mr. Curious. He's coming across the screen in a few minutes. Like, how do I figure out how to get into trouble? I'm gonna crawl over this box here. Look at it's interesting. He will not touch or crawl over a box. If I'm working on something, he will not do it. He's an interesting little fellow. Yeah, small little joker, you. Got you something. Let's see quick. You can't have the whole thing. He only gets. I can't even drink it. Period. For some reason, I'm off dairy now. I'm definitely off dairy. I tried yesterday with something. It messed me up big time. So, hey, nobody wants to see that. Keep your kibbles and bits someplace else. You weirdo. You better not. You better not go over there to show off kibbles and bits. Go somewhere with your kibbles and bits. Strange-o. But anyway, yeah, I'm done with dairy. It's sad, man, because I finally got back into it, but I don't know, something's wrong with my system. It will not allow me to have it at all. So I don't mind. I do the vegetarian non-dairy. It's pretty good. Actually, the vegetarian is really good. And you know, I just stopped drinking milk altogether. Anyway, because milk is not even safe for you anymore. If you knew the processing that goes with milk, you would just shock yourself. But anyway. Going back into non-dairy, but yeah, literally felt like I had a cement truck, like I had cement pushing through my my lungs. It was really bad. I was like, nope, no more dairy. That's the end of that. All right, let's see what's going on with this right here. I don't know if this piece is clogged in here. Sometimes these pieces will get clogged in there. Cause I want to get this started. I got a truck coming through my stuff. I want to make sure I get my hands on it. Please. Alright, we'll just wait for this. Is hot? Oh, it's getting hot. Okay. Give it a little more time. It'll heat up and we'll pour it out and get this thing finished and done. Oh, yeah. Get on camera the way so much with your kibbles and bits. Oh man, hurry up. Got things to do. Oh, good when the rotary tools get here. Gotta solder my screws on my projector so I can basically get that housing out of there. Why did they put soft screws in there? It's just jacked up. And last screw, they always got to put it in extra hard. Like, why? Alright. Apparently waiting for this to heat up. This is all plugged in, right? And it's good to go. Got a little piece stuck in there like that. Now, usually, if it's not close enough to this, it won't heat up. So I'm trying to pour it out. The yanks out, we're in business. If not, we got to use the big boy over there. And the problem with the big boy you have over there, we don't have enough of the cartridges, the glue cartridges to go with it. I think it's coming out now. Okay, there we go. Finally. Where are my tools at? Scissors are never around. I need them. I was pulling the wax out of there. It's kind of relaxing to do. Watch, I know it's gross. I don't know why some people can't handle it, but I like watching air cleaning. I don't know why. I just like watching them. It doesn't bother me one bit. I can't eat while I'm doing it. No. I just like watching them. Everybody's got their own thing, to each his own. But that's what I like to watch. I like to watch it. Ooh, shoot, there we go. That's what I was wondering. Yeah, it was clogging it up. We're good. We're in business now. But anyway, yeah, I like watching air cleaner videos. And it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Like, how can you wash that? Heck, I have friends that used to watch the mold, pull the molds and stuff. I'm like, how the frick you wash that? That's disgusting. But then again, I watch one for the ears. I find it relaxing. To each his own, to each its own. Another reason why it took me a while to get back, because man, it is nice and warm outside. It is. And yes, I wore a t-shirt outside today. Yes, it's almost near well, it's not near yet, but you just take advantage of the day, because usually this is the weather you get the snowstorm. We always get that heavy snowstorm. Yep, so I do people out in the office, t-shirts out. See the bad off the people in the courts, officers and stuff. It's all busy area. They're all out there with t-shirts on. Yeah, enjoy now. Because it's gone. I wouldn't play basketball in this weather because you'd be kind of asking for it. But just to walk around, just go from A to B, short areas, you're going to drop them from here to there. That's good. You don't want to be sweating in this area. You're sweating right there. Alright, so we got this bottom half, put them right here. Right there. We'll open that. Over. Oh, upside down furry face. How dare you do that in front of me? You know how cute that is. I find that adorable. Doing the upside down furry face. Cat looks upside down furry faces. You know how much I adore it. You know how much I adore it. Stop being so cute on camera. Over there doing the upside down furry face. How dare you? Now, some people say, why don't you just buy it? I bought so much furniture in my lifetime, and literally, the funny thing about buying furniture, you still got to put it together. You literally still have to put it together. Is he doing that? Taco! No. Come on. You're doing too much. Come on. Come on, let's go. You're doing weirdo stuff. Come on, let's go. Hop. There you go, jump. Get back in there. Come on. In your area, you're going to stand there for a minute until I finish the video. And that's the second time I told you stop doing that. You tell me if he's not doing that on purpose. Literally, the minute the camera gets on, he does that. He's in there for a while. He's in his pen. There's plenty of room in there. I'll be in there for the video's over. No more camera time for you, buddy. Get that nonsense together. Nobody wants to see that. Maybe a jokester. You mean a jokester in your pen. Alright, let me see what's going on here. But yeah, still gotta put furniture together. Still gotta put it all together. But you gotta pay for it to be assembled. But I just don't see it. I just don't see myself buying furniture. I swear, like I said, Ha! You didn't see it, and there's no way in the world I could prove it. But I threw it and it landed just like that. No one will ever believe me. No one saw it. But anyway, if I had my way, then I basically could build it the way I want to build it, which I'm doing now, which I'm happy because that's what I feel free about the most. I can build it the way I want to. Because if I was, again, in a relationship, I would be buying all this expensive furniture just to turn around and pay the money for storage fees and shipping and all that stuff. Because, what would people think? What would people think? I love when I have my friends and family comes over and they see my setup. You wouldn't even know what's a sofa. But anyway, I was going to say, yeah, you can buy all that stuff. You go to Amazon, look up how to build a sofa. They literally got kits, blueprints, all kinds of stuff how you build your own stuff. Yeah, you can build it yourself. Make your own cloud sofa. And if you think that's crazy enough, go over on YouTube and look up do-it-yourself cloud sofas. They are amazing. People built them themselves. And this is where, if you're good with electronics, you can wire your speakers in, which I'm good with speakers and all that stuff. Wire your speakers in, subwoofers, all that stuff. So you'll go out and spend money for a cloud sofa. It'll cost you $7 grand or $6,000, and I'll build one of mine. It'll be far better than yours. I can put screens in mine, or I'll build that stuff anyway. Stuff at the end of the day. If you were to get anything close to what I have, they'd charge you so much money. It's not even funny. And you can't even add any special colors. You can put custom. Oopsie. Not want to go. Oh my goodness, we're on the wrong side of that. That's why. Okay, no biggie. No biggie. Wrong side. We're good. Anyway, we'll reload. But anyway, yeah, they charge everything extra for it. Oh, you want cup holders with that? Extra. You want neon lights? Extra. You want a special particular color? Extra. Yep, extra, extra, extra. I saw a cloud sofa ottoman. It was huge. It was $4,000 for the ottoman. Not anything close to the sofa. The ottoman. You can literally build it yourself. I'm saying, what about the cushion? You can buy memory foam, all that stuff, everything. Oh no, I forgot about that. You pay extra for that memory foam too, by the way. So if you want that memory foam, you pay extra for that. Because then a lot of people, the reason why they're charging that, because a lot of people don't want to do the labor with it. That's why. And then if you want neon lights, extra. Wire them suckers in yourself. And then they break down the neon lights. You can have neon lights, you can have different colors that will cost you money. You can have the RGB put in, that cost money, or sound activated, which will cost you money. And meanwhile, my sofa does all that from the door. Including, I can build as many sections as I want in mine, and mine is extremely comfortable. Because also too, if I want that extra thick padding, I can add all that in there. And it's a lot cheaper because again, you're building it. But the wholesale license, even cheaper. So I can go right straight to the manufacturer and buy it right from them. And as for the whole spring thing, they don't put springs in sofas anymore. When's the last time you seen springs in a sofa? They don't make them anymore like that. It's all padding, memory foam padding. They don't put springs in anymore. But you go to them old-fashioned sofas, yeah, they got springs in them. Everything now has memory foam padding in. So you don't even have that. Now, if you want speakers and stuff, it's going to want maybe a $10,000 sofa. Okay, let's do this one again. Where's our whatchamacallit? Look on. Here we go. That goes for a halter code. Did I glue the middle piece in? I did glue the middle piece in. This base is going to probably do battle for halter code. Yeah, look it up. Look up. Cloud sofas. See how much they cost. Can't even get one of those for $6 grand. Oh, those really big ones, those huge, massive, giant ottoman cloud sofas. Yeah, you're talking about $7,000, $8,000, $9,000. That's That's going to cost you. So I went on eBay, not eBay, YouTube, and I watched people build those things. I'm like, wow. Built their own cloud sofa. Babe, you can even buy the device that makes your ceiling rise up out of your sofa. You can buy that right on Amazon. You can install one of those right into your sofa. Allows for your screen to pop up. The next cloud sofa I'm going to do, I'm going to allow my train set to run through that baby. You can see this, the clear plexiglass. You can see the train run from one section to the next. Come out the other side. Run my line out through it. Got a line on train set. I only got my train set. Yep, the old line, smoker. Taco's not even afraid of it. As a matter of fact, the big flatbed I got custom for him to sit on it. He does from time to time. He don't stay on long. But he is riding around the house. There we go. This top piece is going to be done here. That's why I like people who build those houses out of, like they build those houses out of cement and old bottles and stuff like that from scraps. They build houses out of that. They got a lot of them in Slab City. I like that. I like people who do that. That kind of work. Can't be afraid. Think outside the box. And the regret of it all. One time, we went to an amusement park. I think it was Great Adventure. Chances are it probably was Great Adventure. Coming from church, it probably was Great Adventure. And my brother, one of them, used to be a little frugal with money. He didn't like to spend his money. He really didn't. He was turned into a miser. He really was turned into one. So, dude, you know what? Just get in the house, just get yourself a cardboard box and just live in that, because that's pretty much where you're heading. Because you're going to be in a box somewhere. Because really, if he didn't want it, couldn't even enjoy his money. Work hard, made good money, he did, but didn't know how to enjoy it. We get out there to Donny Park. He's not like that no more. We got out there to Donny Great Adventure, and I took $300 with me. Came back with like $5. I had a ball. Had a ball. Because, you know, I always keep money aside, and I would work a couple extra jobs to get that money. Because I don't like to touch my certain money in my account. Don't touch it. But anyway, I still had fun. But he took all this money. We had $500 on him. He went all the way up there Didn't spend anything, not a dime. Didn't even get on the ride, nothing at all. He just walked around the park, that was it. When we get back on the bus, man, I got this giant snake wrapped around my waist and everything. Everybody's got all this stuff they want, you know what I mean, having fun and everything, t-shirts and stuff and all. Ain't going on the bus with nothing. And he was so depressed. He said, man, I came down here, I didn't do anything at all, man. I got to get out of this habit. Yeah, next time he went, yeah, he had some fun. He definitely had some fun. He said, it was hard to do it, but I was able to do it. I was able to get over that hurdle. Yeah, you turn into a miser to keep it up. But yeah, gotta have fun with your money. Come on. I'm one of those people come back on the bus. I got this giant, big old cowboy hat. It says Donny Parker, Great Adventure Splash across it. I don't come back usually with the same clothes I got on. I probably wearing park clothes. Big old giant t-shirt that says, "Do Donny, conquer the roller coaster," all this crazy stuff, yup. I come back with all kinds of crazy stuff. I have a ball. Massive cups and stuff like that. They'd be like $20 for the cup. I'm like, here you go. That's what I understand about the extreme street cheapskate. I'm fascinated by that show. I'm fascinated by it. These people don't spend money for jack. And like, what are you saving this for? Like, I understand you can save money for a rainy day and stuff like that. You're supposed to. But none of the love they're doing, what are you saving it for? You do know when you pass off the earth, you're going to spend your money. You're going to spend every dime of it. All of it. You're going to enjoy it in ways that you would never got a chance to enjoy. Yeah. It's one thing about saving, but if you know too much of anything that you do becomes a problem. It becomes a sickness, illness. That's what it becomes. Too much. And I just watch how they save money. Man, I tell you, on your deathbed, I'd walk over to you and say, I'm going to spend all your money. And nothing you can do about it. You ain't taking it with you. What are you going to do with it? You know what I mean? It's gone. I'm spending it. All of it. Yeah. You could have been enjoying that money at the end of the day. Like, what are you saving it for? I can see if you're saving up for something like, you know, you're trying to get a house or maybe you want a new car or something like that. But how are you going to spend the money to save up for something if you can't spend the money that you're saving up for? How would that even work? So that's crazy. I don't see them how they save all this money and they can't literally spend it because it's a sickness. They can't spend the money. They can't separate from one dime of it. You got misers. You got the difference between misers and cheapskates. The same category, same thing. Like, look at Scrooge. Scrooge had all that money. If you ever look at, they calculate how much money, Scrooge is a fictional character, but still, they calculate how much money Scrooge will be worth today. It's quite a lot. It is quite a lot. It's more than what they consider most millionaires or even billionaires have today. It's a lot. So anyway, they kind of calculate how much he actually had to today's money. It's crazy. But anyway, this man was in a cold house. That's a miser. In a cold house, eating broth, watered down soup. That's what he was eating. What is the purpose? What are you saving it for? At that particular point, when you have that, when you have the money for the house, the cars, got money in the bank, got money flowing in, this is where it becomes a sickness. You know what else was like that? Interesting? Benny Hill. Yep. Benny Hill. He was like that. You would never think. The guy that did the Woman Chaser movies and stuff like that in the UK. Yep. I listened, saw his autobiography about basically about his life. Yep. After a while, you know why Benny Hill went under, right? At that particular time, it was all fun and games, but then it started to become like harassment and pretty much more like what's the word for women at the day? It just became distasteful, put it away, and that's why they consider it, and that's why pretty much his show pretty much dried up. But he was a miser. He didn't want to spend his money. You'd be surprised, but he didn't pay no big mansion. It was a little tiny apartment that he died in, which was a shame. But it's a sickness. All that money, you can't spend it. Miser and cheapskate, pretty much almost the same thing. But if you look at the people in cheapskates, right? You look at them, They don't live in these trashy homes. They don't live in they got nice homes. That woman, Asian woman, she was living on Manhattan. You know how much money it costs to live on Manhattan for an apartment? It is not cheap. So they got nice homes. They got nice cars, but they had to spend the money to get the home, so they can't be that much of a cheapskate. Really? If you spend for a home, the homes are nice. You can't be that cheap. And then the other part that gets me is where the people they marry into, they really can't all be all that surprised. Because you knew what that person was when you first met them. You could have nipped that in the butt right from the door. So you knew what she'd like. So yeah, you know, Frankie was always cheap. Always cheap. But I guess it came in handy when you were trying to work to get that house or get that piece of land or whatever you're trying to do, get to that next stage in life. It's great when you got a person that can save money like that. That's fantastic. Because then you can get those goals that you want to get in life because they know how to save that money. But once you're past that point and you've completed those goals, this is where it becomes a headache. Man, we was in there crying. When I came out, I was in there crying about the guy who paid to beg his wife for a Super Bowl party. He worked too. He made money. He made more than she did. But he had to beg her for a Super Bowl party. You ever watch that one? It's freaking hilarious. I had to write down the bottom. You got to freaking man up, man. Look. As long as the bills are paid, got a little money in the bank, I will spend money anywhere I want. And it's been that way since day one. As long as all my responsibilities are taken care of, I'll spend my money the way I want to spend my money. But I'll be darned if I'm going down that road and go through that nonsense. I gotta beg my wife. I make more than she does. And I cover all the bills, majority. You gotta be kidding me. And I gotta beg for a Super Bowl party and I gotta go by her rules. There's no way in the world I'm marrying that. Oh, heck no. They turned the TV off during commercials because they want to save electricity. And that's the one where she made the lasagna. She cooked lasagna in a dishwasher. Soggy lasagna. You can't take off for no hot wings. Nothing at all. Not the traditional bowl. Can't do any of that. Because your wife told you no. Leave it alone. I know we have friends that are like this. I understand that the whole marriage thing is a whole, we do things together. That doesn't sound like we do things together. I look at it this way. If everything's paid for, everything's taken care of, got some money in the bank, everybody's good, I'll buy what I want. That's it. End of the conversation. One thing I liked about the relationships I've been in with the women, they have never once, ever told me what I couldn't buy. Ever. So it's his money, he buys what he wants. But I've also been raised with responsibility. That when you're in that relationship, you take care of everything. When everything's done and taken care of, all those bills are locked in, you can buy what you want then. Till then, you don't get jack till it's taken care of. So you gotta learn that responsibility there. Some people buy what they want to buy and they bills and they got stuff they gotta be taken care of and they crying and whining about this ain't paid and that ain't paying. Nope. I'll give you flat broke. As long as all my bills are paid, I'm happy. Oopsie. Get them bills paid. Get them. Yep. So yep. It's crazy. But yeah, when he said that then the day, like, yeah, I gotta ask her. I had to beg her this year to have a Super Bowl party. I'm like, wait, what? And everybody in the comment section was crying. They was just crying over that. Even the women were sitting there saying, like, what kind of woman did you marry at the end of the day? Maybe, we do this. We have to make this thing strong. The center section. Can we put a tank? We can probably put a tank here, right here. A little small tank in there. Let me see something there. Stop doing that. Freaking myself out, man. Freaking me out, man. Freaking me out. Yep. Freaking me out, man. I'm freaking me out. I can get a piece covered, because the place I can go to and get custom. If that's the case, I want to put everything in nice and even anyway. I can put my virtual tank right in here. Lady got the you got to go. There's no stopping me. Oh, let's do the broken one. Where's the other one at? Over here. Alright, get this thing finished and done so I can get my projector on this dip. Chase. I got friends of mine say, hey, Bird, you don't understand marriage life. I don't, honestly, really. I don't understand it. Been out as long as I've been in, 5 years. Been in the trench for 5 years. Want to get married? No. Nope. I'm happy. I'm good. My friend goes, "Is you sure you don't want to get married?" I'm like, oh heck no! A guy said that to me. He said, "Man, you act like it's a bad thing. It's just not for me. I don't want to be. I don't want to be tied in. It's not for me. I like my freedom." See that great big long chain over there? Yeah, you don't see it, do you? I don't have one. Do whatever the freak I want, whenever I want to do it. I just don't like sharing my space with people. I don't. I did it for 5 years. I did not enjoy it. I really didn't. I don't like sharing my space. I have been on this earth for quite some time, and that is the first time in my life I have ever lived with someone for that long. And I am never doing that ever again. It had some good sides to it, but still, at the end of the day, I'm not used to live with people. Cat, dog, chicken, mouse, I don't care. I can live with animals. I cannot live with people. I can't do it. I can't. Can't do it. So there's people like that. We just like to have our solitude. Happy in my solitude. I love having empty. There's no one in there but me. That's it. And a couple crazy animals. That's all I need. I'm good. So that's what I like. But you know, the people who understand where I'm coming from, you know, they understand. But then you got that half that basically and all that, and they at the end of the day, they want you to see what they see. Did you like at the end of the day? Hey, more power to you. All right. I'm not saying it's a bad thing for you to do it anyway. It's just what you chose, but this is what I chose. Can't push your opinion on me, and I got people like that saying you gotta be with somebody. You can't just be alone. Yes, I can. Believe it or not, there are people on this planet who enjoy being left alone. They like being by themselves. Hey, look it up on YouTube. There's tons and tons of documentaries on people who just like to be by themselves. We enjoy it. Actually do. So the crazy stuff I build on a daily basis, do you think I have time to be locked into a relationship? No, we don't have time. I'd rather be doing this. Half the time when I was on a date, I was constructing stuff that I wanted to build that I couldn't wait till I got back to the shop. I had to concentrate and focus on a relationship when my mind was occupied in other places. To build things, design things, to study and research. The reason why the relationship, she was a workaholic. It was fantastic because she was never home and I could build. You ever notice why you never saw her on camera? Because she was working all the time. You ever seen when I did all those video demonstrations? There's nobody in the environment because she's working all the time. There's nobody walking in. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Knock stuff out. There you go. Worked out perfectly. That's why. So to my friends that are married and all that, they're more like, come on, Ken. You gotta find someone. I want you to have what we have. No, I do not want what you have. Trust me. But you make it so. Trust me. Let me be nice about this, because I can be quite mean about it. I do not want it. I like my life the way it is. Like the being in space and have. Oh my goodness. I wish I could do that. I wish I could basically be on some starship somewhere where it's just nothing but empty space. And it's just me and my cat and God up there, and I'm good. They bring somebody on board, I'm taking one of the emergency capsules out of there. We're about to vacate. Why? We have people coming through. Let's vacate the premises. This does not work for us. We are not people. Look at this wrong. I can go out and hang out and have fun with people and all that good stuff. And everything, and you know, I'm not that type of person where I'm blocked in. I don't communicate with people. I do. It's just that when it comes to my personal space, I don't want anybody in it. I don't want anybody in my bathroom. I don't want anybody in my kitchen. Anybody anywhere, not in my backyard. All that's my private space. Anybody bringing their everyday life into my bubble. Women at the end of the day, we talk about, well, you know, that's just me, her. And there are women like that out there too. I met plenty of women out there, and I can relate with them. They don't want any crap in their bubble. No. Keep the nonsense out there. They go inside, they got their cats, dogs, or whatever, cuddle up and read a book, watch a little Netflix in their own little world. And we left alone. Let's say, okay, it's enough people for today. I'm going to disappear. So once you've been in, pretty sure some of y'all are probably married and all, but once you've gone through that whole 5-year relationship commitment thing, and you realize that you're not happy in it, basically, or happier when you're by yourself, that's when you know. Cool thing about my life is, I never know what I'm doing the next day. I had no idea I was putting this thing together. Nope. It's always something new. Let's go hang out with my friends. I literally hate that more than anything in the world. Hanging out with your girlfriend's friends. Just looking at these people like, gee whiz Louise, the frick have I got myself into? Then you gotta hear someone talk about some dumb nonsense. Your brain's just blacked out the time. You're just watching their lips move. Now the good thing about my ex in the day, our friends were cool. I liked every last one of them. They were all cool. It usually never happens. Never ever happens. I literally got along with all our friends. Became a godfather multiple times. Got along with their parents, everything. I got along with them better than I actually got along with my ex. Actually, to this day, I'm still friends with them. Yep. Which is interesting. That's the interesting part. I literally got along with all of them. And my Dominican brothers and sisters. Alright, we gotta finish this. Where's the knife part at? Because I gotta cut supports, but all up in there. All up in there. Where's my knife at? Where's Butchie? Butchie. 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 Ruby. Ruby. Here, watch the Fifth Element. Ruby. Ruby. That probably had me cracking up. Ruby. Ruby. Just took away the heck out of that. Ruby. It's entourage in the back. Ruby. 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 Let's see. Come on, we had it up right here tonight. What do we do tonight? We already in this and that. We don't seem that fast. Oh. I may be setting it down somewhere weird. Oh yeah. Immersive tank, but I'm not going to get a chance to do that today. I've got too many other things on the plate right now. Right now I need to figure out exactly what did I do with the knife. Because we did have it, now we don't have it. Okay. So move all this stuff out of the way. Let me make some room in here. Let me take the knife. Found that. Get on the bus. Not there. Get the bus. Come on me. Is it on the floor? No, that's definitely not. Alright, we'll find it. Here's some set stuff. That thing's in the weirdest places ever. This is definitely right. I'm in here. Let's straighten up some of this mess. And as I go, that's definitely you. In the boxes anywhere? No. Go to the cardboard. Window. There. And things over there. Oh, got it. Dang, right directly on top of the table in my face. Jeez. That's sad. Right there. Whatever. We gonna neon this up? Oh, for the heck yes. Yes. We are. And also too, it's gonna add crazy to it. We're gonna put some flowers on it, some plants, but all the plants are gonna go in the dark. It's all gonna be neon, baby. It's all gonna be neon glow. Everything's gonna be in black, like the screen behind us, but the stuff we're gonna put up there, all's gonna glow in the dark. It's gonna be all neon. So we're gonna repaint everything. It'll look absolutely insane. So if you gotta do something, do it crazy. Or you don't do it at all. Never do it normal. Never do it normal. Normal is boring. Normal is super boring. About as bland as a plate of spaghetti with no sauce. You don't want to be bland to you. Somebody wants to be bland. That fit in there. You know, you get that piece that fits in there, that piece of drywall I told you that fits in there. Like, oh. That fit perfect. Perfectly. Perfect. Fit perfectly in there. Perfect. Perfect in there. Yes, it did. Despite the dramas. The dramas. The drama. Oh, shoot. Got a little stick here somewhere. There we go. That's right, people. All about the drama. All about the drama. pay for the insubordination. Insubordination. Another box. See, we use no form of measuring tape. Just sit there. It fits. It just fits, people. It fits. Actually, I had to make the thing slide back and forth. Yep. Just like a real cabinet. How is that possible? Anything is possible. All things are possible. You see right now, we're here to fight this mighty dragon. Not being the dragon, a metaphor. We're here to fight this mighty dragon, and naysayers behind it. But we can't. We cannot fight this dragon. It is impossible. I would smack the living daylights out of you with that 300 you with that shield. I literally would. Off the side of a mountain, like, boom! Away from me, naysayer. Take your foul tongue elsewhere. We march forward. Today we have victory. And today you shall have death. And knock you clean off the side of that mountain, like boom! Watch him fall off the side. Like, ah! I don't believe in this already. Yes. Even if we die, at least we die fighting. We don't die running. That's my case. You're not putting an arrow in my back. You'll put it in my front chest because I'll be charging towards you. You're never going out like that. Yeah. Run, please. Putting another section to our glorious build. Yes. Start. Today is my last sandwich that I had today. There's nothing on it. And just basically a regular sandwich with just bacon and ham. That's it. Okay. Try to cut down a little bit. So basically, bacon and ham. And now I'm going to be switching it out for watermelon, grapes, and fruit and water. All right. Let me see. Getting this done, people. Getting this done. You get on, you get that pizza fitting there just right. You gotta call people and have a look. It's just fit perfectly. That's a happy moment. Gotta call me because I will come in and celebrate that one with you. Yes, look at that. Perfect fit. Got a face for it, baby. Even charge you extra if you want neon lights on the back of your freaking bookcase. You know that. Yes, they do. I couldn't believe how much they charge you for a black projector. That is freaking highway robbery. Because you get a black chassis, they get nothing different. Like you ain't getting no neon lights on the bottom of it or anything like that whatsoever. No rotating, gravity, pulling technology, nothing like that. It's just black. That's it. They charge you extra $1,000 for that because it's black. They're not doing anything special. It's a black chassis. What the freak, Mom? What the freak? hate these boots. These boots are nice, but the grips on them. Can you feel the build today? Do 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 do. You know what shop I like the most? The two of them. I like wood shop and metal shop. Those are my two favorite shops. Get stop cleaning on stuff, I swear. Can you feel the build tonight? I'm gonna go to the cardboard foam site and show off my cardboard build. Got my PCs on it already. My cardboard site. It's not my cardboard site. It's a site that they have for basically people who build a cardboard. Yep. So I run and I show off my builds. And I learn from people, they learn from us. It's a learning site. It's not a tear down site. So you naysayers, you're not welcome. And I've been on your pages. Your pages are sad. I've literally been on one of these naysayers pages before. I found more action than sitting in the middle of the Sahara Desert watching tumbleweeds blow in the dry wind. Moving on. Then they say, what do they say? They say, nay, nay, nay. Smack one of them off the cliff with that freaking shield. Back away from me, naysayer. Look at that. I love it. I love it. I wish I'd have did this a month before I spent $75 on that over there, but yeah, well, you know, hey, you live and learn. That's what you do. Life is about a learning experience. That's what it is. A giant learning experience. Whew. A little tilty there. A little tilty there. Can you feel the love tonight? What song is that from? I have no idea. Bum, 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 bum. When they say it would be an interesting event. I would literally ceramic your entire car and then coat it with ice. I wet it that night. You know what happens when you ceramic a car, like around the sides of it? Yeah, and then you basically soak it in ice. It doesn't go well. You're going to have to scratch your car up just to get through that freaking ceramic wrap. I literally seen one woman got upset with her husband, was cheating on her on a loading dock. Of course, she worked on a loading dock too. And they forklift this car and stuff. Things they use, they spin around, these wrap these cars with that heat shrink. Yeah, good luck getting that thing without scratching it up. Yep, that's an interesting thing to do with someone's car. Right, people do things when they get ticked off. But yeah, I definitely would basically do some crazy stuff at the end of the day. You would never know who. Never know. Never know. There's some moments in life where I'm not actually proud of, but hey, you know, like I said, we mess up too. We got to pay for it. We mess up. We definitely got to pay for it. But man, I tell you, boy, that neighbor next door, boy, he got the freak on my nerves. Usually I had some neighbors get on my nerves, but that one really got on my nerves, which is kind of weird. The house was detached from me. He was way over, and he still got the freak on my nerves. told him about that weed, man, over and over again. Because my lungs were a little jacked up, and he was smoking that weed and was going through my window. And he was on my side of the property line when he was doing it, because his wife didn't allow him to do it, because his wife had, she had respiratory issues too. And she didn't allow him to smoke that stuff anywhere near the place. But anyway, long story short, he kept doing it. And I asked him nicely. And he wasn't rude about it or meaner about it. But I just kept asking him nicely, and he wouldn't listen. And that's why I had the ghillie suit. Just leave it at that. Nothing more frightening than having bushes come to life on you. Isn't that right? And we'll just leave it at that. Because that's all you need to know. If I tell you something, not to do it, especially when it's on my property line. Where did we just go through that much that quick? Wow. I got one in my pocket. You know, it's on my property line. I got cameras out there showing you're on my property line smoking that stuff. And it's going through my windows. I don't want my house filtered with that stuff. You know. So I asked nicely the first couple of times, trying to be that neighbor. You know what I mean? Everybody's got one. They try to be nice. Try to be that neighbor. You know? Now, if this was the old hood, did we just have one conversation? We probably wouldn't even have that conversation. I just have to basically do whatever has to be done because I got to basically show dominance. But this is a different neighborhood. People talk things through. Some people just happen to be jerks at the end of the day. And he was a jerk. So I asked you nicely. That's why I bought the ghillie suit. Bushes. I was a part of the bushes. This way. Never smoked out there ever again. As a matter of fact, we never went there ever again. Not us. They did. They didn't know exactly if I was in the bushes or not waiting for them. That's all it takes. And that's it. Every once in a while, you see him in there poking a stick in the bushes. It was funny to watch. But that cleared up that problem. And the beautiful thing about it, nobody got harmed in the process, but a valuable lesson was learned. Stay on your property line with that nonsense. Don't go on my side with that mess. I don't want to smell it. Now today, my lungs are much better. It don't bother me now, you know. That stuff don't taste. But I got people nice enough around me that do smoke and go, hey, Ken, is this going to bother you? And I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm chilled on it. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. See? And it could be in their own crib and they make that statement. But I think that's still cool and polite. You know what I mean? You're in your own place. You ain't got to ask them days. No, but I just think it's just polite. You know, you used to have some problems with your lungs. You know what I mean? So I can go outside. No, man, it ain't bothering me. That's why it's at the end of the day. But, you know, that's the way you want to act. I just go on Amazon, get myself a nice professional ghillie, pop on my side of my property line, and I'll just wait for you. And then you figure it out. I'm not going to say what happened, but I can guarantee one thing. It never happened again. Never had that problem again. I couldn't things actually work at the end of the day. With the ghillies, yeah, definitely. I use ghillies. But I'm talking about something else I was using. Now, mind you, like I said, at the end of the day, you can't basically, because I'm licensed to carry, that gets you in a lot of trouble. Stun guns, pepper spray, all that stuff gets you locked up in a hot second. Carrying around titanium batons, bad idea. Don't carry those things around. It gets you locked up. Can't have that. That's the law to have them. Certain states will allow you to have jack, this, that, and the other. But a beanbag gun, on the other hand, is legal. Don't even ask me why, but it is. It's the craziest thing ever. I was looking up stuff that basically civilians can carry them. Literally a riot beanbag gun that they use to actually knock down to do people is actually legal to have. So it's a potato gun. Remember, we used to have one of those. They're legal to have. Which is weird. So yeah, I bought a beanbag gun. Yep. No, of course, no, I didn't hit him with the gun at all whatsoever, but I did have one on me. Because I was into the whole thing about non-lethal weapons. So I got into the whole pepper rounds, rubber bullets, stuff like that. I started carrying because, again, I'm sitting in the, going somewhere, and I have my course, I'm carrying my sidearm, and I carry hollow points and Teflons in my clips. And those things, yeah, they'll go through, they'll do the damage. But again, you start to think at the end of the day that, what happens if I'm in a situation and I have to defend myself, You know, what if I kill this person? This person dies. Means this person doesn't have a chance to get saved at all, period. And and I feel like I'm going to be responsible for this. Yeah, because again, even though I'm defending myself and this person's trying to harm me, but still, I don't want anybody going to hell. So that's when I started doing some research, and I found out about this company that sells these high performance rubber bullets and pepper rounds, and I got one. So that's what I carry. Because again, if I hit somebody, at least I won't kill them. You know what I mean? It'll take them down, which is good, but I won't have to have that on my head. That, you know, I'd rather, you know, that person get a second chance and get a chance to find God than me being responsible for that. We gotta break over the big one, because I gotta check it out, test it out. That's why I carry them. You carry them in all 50 states, no problem with them. There's no paperwork if you have to use one. Hopefully I never have to. Oh yeah, the power, the power. This is pretty cool. I like this. Oh, this is freaking cool. They're like, oh my goodness, this bookcase is coming down. This cannot be. This cannot be. The power, power. I like the way this feels, man. Oh man, I gotta get me another one of these. I like the way that feels. I like that one. That's for smaller jobs. But this right here, this is power. Hey, did we kill them off? Yeah, we're done. We just finished off like 12 of these. They're gone. I'm going to have to get more of those. Oh, we got one more in our pocket, but let me see. Oh, we got both of them plugged in. All right, cool. This one wasn't really on all that well. In the jungle, the mighty jungle. Oh, you want to start something? I like the guy on YouTube gets some fights with the mannequins. Has me crying. This guy's always fighting the mannequins somehow. We're gonna start something. They gotta hold him back and like, no, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. He jumps up on the mannequin. He has some funny content. He has some really, really funny content. I like watching him. I forgot his name. He has some really funny content. He's the guy who fights the mannequins. That was funny. It's coming up pretty nice, eh? We're not done yet. We got to panel this sucker. I ordered panels already. You got to cut size the panels all the way down like this one over here. It's going to look just like that. That's why we're not painting any of this. Because we need the structure to stay intact. And we're going to panel this whole system. Everything. Panel, 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 panel. All going to be paneled out. So just like we have over here. It's going to be all paneled out. That's why we're not painting anything. Basically reinforcing the structure. Now, as this one started its journey into the power of glue, you'll see pretty soon. It is worthy. Oh, that's what that piece was for. It's a stand part. Didn't really think about that. That should be torn off. That can be torn off. Okay. Don't see any glue coming out of this. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. I digest. Let's see. Whoa. Yes, definitely. I don't know, man. I like the smaller one better. Smaller when the glue heats up faster because they're smaller. The bigger ones definitely take a little bit more. Yeah, I'm going to snap this trigger off, man. I'm definitely going to snap one of these triggers. Let's see what happens. Alright. Let's see the possibilities. You definitely get more. Alright, I see it now. It works better. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Oh, definitely a huge difference. More of a heavy duty glue. Definitely. Gotta put a little pressure on this. Let's see. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get me one with a much higher voltage on it because I think that would work quite nicely. That one's nice, but the voltage if it was hotter, the glue it would basically melt even faster. But the larger sticks, it takes a while for them to melt. By the time you're waiting for that to melt, the other one, basically, at the end of the day, they're drying. As basically this one's actually applying the new stuff on it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna keep the small ones for right now. Other than that, yeah, we got our nice little build. Nice and sturdy. Definitely got to do something for the back area. Don't mind shifting at all, period. Let me see. This one can shift from side to side. Let me see something there. She would definitely fall over. Switch you over here. Switch you right there. There. And right here. Let's see something. Yeah. What is behind here? Oh, of course. These cuts. Out. Oh, let me see. I can do that. Understand what we're doing here. So roughly it is a little bit thinner than this one. So if I were to put in the system back here. Same size as the cabinet. Okay, cool. That'd be cool. That'd definitely be cool. That'd definitely be cool. So let me see. We're short a couple glue sticks. I get that part. And this is the back part. So I'm gonna make it a little bit more sturdier. And if I basically add this onto it, it's the same width. And this will allow me to put backlighting behind the back of it. I don't want it really flat directly against the wall. But to keep this from shifting like this, basically going to be putting some back pieces on here. That'll bring this out from the wall a little bit and allow me to put a nice neon backlash off of it. A backsplash off of it. So that'll be different. Or if you want, we can basically leave it flat. Just like this. This would also work the same way too. So let me see how we're going to do this. But I don't want all of them to be blocked. So this and here, this and this, would be perfect. Here and here. On this side. Let's see. Definitely here and here. That would be that too, right there. Alright. And we have another one here. And here. And for here. Here and here. That'd be perfect. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to get another plate in here for that. Look at that. Right there. Nope. Oh, I thought I was done with being out there, man. Gee, with the leaves, going to go back up again? Gee whiz, just came in. I'm going to go back up again. Do we have any more leaves left? Man. This is the part I hate coming up short, like literally. When we've gotten to 24, we had more than enough, but we got to 12 instead. Man. Alright, whatever. I'll go back out. Or, wait, do we have glue here? We have glue here, right? I swore I had more of those in here. I swore we had more. The last really big doing freaking projects. This is the part that starts to get a little bit funny a little bit. Just gonna be done. Freaking glue. Oh, don't make this one there, please. How do we not have glue? We never have glue. Always empty. Where's the glue? Last inch of it all. Grr. Man, I hate this, man. What are you doing? Doesn't have the project finished by now. At least have some of it done. This part I need to have done either way. Where's the book? Mother freaking Frankenstein. Well, good thing about it is I can get glue right around the corner. That's not a problem. And I have to go up and get the stickies because I need stickies to keep it in place while it glues. Because, man, I am not going all the way back up there to get freaking glue sticks at the end of the day. It's going to be like freaking 4 blocks to go up there to get that. Come back down. I got to wait for packages to get here. Unfortunately, we need these back pieces on there because back pieces from keep it from swaying from left to right. Oh. That's the part that bugs me. I can't stand basically doing something halfway. Alright, so yeah, let me see if I 1, 2, 2 from here. Find an open area there, I'm good with that. Alright. So, let me see. Okay, let me see. My brain function right here. That's 3, 4. 4, we need 8 to do that, to finish that 8 for the back part of it. That's what we need. He's crying over it. Get it done. This is a mess. This is what bugs me. I can't stand it. It's driving me crazy. I gotta have everything organized. And this part right here is driving me crazy. To come back in and see it like this drives me crazy. I don't know how people do this at the end of the day. You're going to lose it in here. Oh, I need for everything to be perfect and straight. Straight and perfect. It has to be. It has to be. I'm going to madness, man. I can't deal with this. This is driving me nuts right now. I got to have this all done. I had that done. Had that thing taken apart. Have that thing out back. Have that surface over here. Got the new surface coming in. Got to get that coated. Do demonstrations for that. Man, this is basically cramping my time right now. Something told me to get to. See? That's why you gotta listen to that voice in your head. If something says get to. Mother freaking karate chicken. And we are literally out. Are you freaking kidding me? My dollar just tore in half. Well, at least we got the side with the serial numbers on it, so that's cool. Money's ripping in half now. What the frick? Alright, so what we'll do is we're going to glue this in, and we'll use a sticky post to the back of it to hold everything in place while it glues down nicely. And then after that, we can swing it around to the back, and then basically put our stuff on it, just assemble that thing, get this monstrosity cleaned up in here, and if I can get some normalcy, because right now I'm losing in here because there's too much going on. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okie doke, people, we should be back in to finish this. Get it done once and for all. We're not done with it yet, but at least to get one section of it finished is nice. Then the next stage, we build things in stages. So the next stage is once the panel gets in, that's going to be the fun part, because we just panel and lock it together just like we did over here. And we'll be done with that. We'll go buy some plants and stuff and paint the plants so they all glow in the dark. Everything had to glow in the dark for us. And we're going to put up black lights inside of there so everything glows. There's nothing but black lights in there, people. Beautiful black lights. Everything in there is going to glow. All of those stuff we're going to have, everything's going to glow. Oh, I forgot we got that PC to build too. The PC case to put together. Then we're going to hang on the wall. Oh, I see something that's bugging me. It's definitely bugging me. Is it bugging me too much? Or is it going to bug me enough? It's a little slant there. I have to re-pull that up and put it back in again. I'm not to get glue for that, man. Oh, freaking Jerry. We're going to panel it anyway. It don't make a difference if you stick it down with the sticking tape, because you're not painting over it, because you can't paint over your buckwood. So yeah, that's what I have to do, people. That's what we have to do. What do we got here for time? Gotta go, people. Crazy my time. I got packages in the lobbies already. Yeah, I like it this better. I'm stressed. I like it, but I'm stressed. I like it. Keep me stressed and good. That's where I work my best. And I got pressure on me. And I got pressure on me. This is where I work my best. So yes. All right, people. I'll be back, and I got much to do. Got packages to pick up. Got things to do. Got customers to take out, and all that crazy stuff to go with it. Thank you, Jesus, for blessing us with the knowledge to build this. Thank you, Lord, for blessing us to be able to save money at the end of the day. Thank you for your goodness and your mercy. Thank you for your knowledge, your understanding, and your strength. Thank you, Lord, for all things. Because without Him, none of this would ever be possible. Got to go, and God bless.